All right, guys, I'll do a quick night read. All right, so there was a bunch of jazz music and strings. Someone is into maybe string instruments. And the line that stood out to me is, "You look like Friday night. I'd like to dress you up and take you on a magic carpet ride." It's from a Marion Hill song. I was trying to see if anything else. Well, a couple of the songs were just instrumental. So, we had, this is a very masculine energy. We had the King of Swords come out first. And there's a lot of energy in that one card. Like, there's a lot that he's withholding right now, and he looks, I want to say sassy, but that's not the right term. That's not the right word. He's got an attitude about something. Maybe he's just getting annoyed with things because he's a King of Swords and he likes it his way. And he's good at speaking his truth, so he gets pissed when other people aren't. Yes, I get that 100%. I love that so much. Okay. But I did get a clarifier. They're not giving me a lot of information on this, but I did get judgment. And so I'm getting that judgment's been called on you. And that might be why you're having an attitude, because you're getting tired of it. We also have the Tower reversed. And what I'm getting from I can't help you with the judgment, but so I got some things that were done in the dark. And if you're the King of Swords, then you know the name of the game. So, but I got from the Tower, what I'm getting is that maybe you keep creating towers for yourself because you don't want to surrender, because we've had the Eight of Swords out here as well. And if you are a man in general, a lot of men, or you are just a mental person, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I think it's beautiful, but in a spiritual way, it's needed, because it's that temperance, it's the balance. But learning how to clear your vessel and clear your mind and letting go, it's just like, it gets to a point where it's like you don't have a choice anymore. Like, that's kind of why we get Tower moments, is they kind of, if you're not surrendering, it kind of it forces you to. It's not even in this room, y'all. Something about chest, because that was in one of the songs too. There's this feeling of like you're getting mad because okay, I don't know, I'm getting timelines, or like stories are crossing. You're annoyed because you feel like you're on one side of things and you're not able to say what you want to say. And then I guess because, like, let's use a hypothetical, because I don't know how else to explain this. Like, if you're a masculine and you're watching others, or like if you are observing a certain feminine and you're in that position, but there's things that you want to say, but you feel like you can't say them. Like, maybe you're being blocked, or, for whatever reason, you're having to withhold certain things, and now you're getting really annoyed by it because you're like, okay, things keep getting twisted, or you feel you feel like your side needs to be heard, that type of thing. Because it gets really crazy. It gets really, really crazy when you're like in isolation, and then there's like things going on behind you, not behind you, but like outside of your actual perspective. But there's energies going on that are affecting you. It gets really crazy. And that's why detachment is everything. Okay, we did also have the Hierophant come out reversed, so there may be feelings of instability. Our Queen of Cups is reversed right now. So we also have the Magician. And what I'm getting from the Magician, this is a very interesting read. What I'm getting is that you're like looking at, because I've got that this is for like, this is the masculine's energy. So I'm getting that this is the observing, like you're seeing the feminine as like the master magician. Like you're viewing her that way. Or like she has some sort of blueprint, or maybe she has some, like, she's like, I'm sorry. I've got like Houdini or like a genie. She's like a genie that knows tricks that you don't have or something, which is not really, it's not, I wouldn't view it that way personally, but it is like getting downloads and like being the lead in the spiritual, like she may know certain things before you do, but the masculine has his own like role in all of it, and anyone can be psychic. Like, there are lots of tarot. I almost want to say there's more male tarot readers that, probably not, it's a mix, but there's just as many male as there are female that are awesome. And prophets and all of it. So, because we all have the masculine and feminine. And again, you don't have to hold those beliefs, but with the dual nature of this reality, it's hard, and the man and woman, it's hard to discount that we have both of these energies within us. But I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Yeah, it's something about seeing her as like having some sort of I mean, that's cool. If you wouldn't think that she has superpowers, that's badass. Like, that's cool. But I think that it's okay, like, put a woman on a pedestal, you know, a little bit. But I just do think we all have to check ourselves with that whole like guru thing, because we all tend to idolize. We want to. It's like you want, and it's tough when someone does need to be leading. But it's like, even now we're in such a different world now, where it's like we're having to learn discernment on our own, and having to like recognize and realize that there's so much fake that everybody has to learn how to discern. That's to me how it feels. It's like you can't take anything that you see or hear without going within with it, like letting it sit and seeing what stays, or seeing what resonates for you. And I forget to say that all the time. So please trust your intuition above this. Like, that's the world that we're living in, which I think is very powerful, that you have your own inner guidance and intuition and power that you should trust above anything else, you know. But we do need inspiration. We do need to keep the ball rolling. It doesn't seem like the best phrase, but I can't think of anything else. Okay. I gotta get this kid to sleep. I'm trying to think. Okay, so this Queen of Cups, maybe it's just like your emotions feel a little bit out of whack. And you've got an attitude about something. So I would suggest verbally on a video or writing it down, start speaking your truth in some way. If you can't, writing a letter, getting it out some way, even if you can't communicate to that person right now, or people, whatever it is, like, if getting it out will help. I love doing videos. Like, it does, you get a sense of even just putting it out, getting it out of you. Like, it gets it out of your vessel. It's almost feels like it's clearing your throat chakra in a way, maybe. I mean, I don't know, but I know for me now, it's like if I go too long without writing or speaking or saying my truth, allowing it to be witnessed. I mean, even just speaking it to the universe, but like allowing it to be witnessed, it's like I get like anxious. There's like a feeling of like something that needs to get out, and that's when I know like I've been holding stuff in for too long. I mean, now I'm doing this all the time, but like if I go a period of time without it, okay, we'll stop there. 10:10 on the clock. I hope that helps somebody.